Hi, everybody. Welcome to another version of the Bruce Singer 3-Minute Podcast. And I have Joe Lyons-Rising. A lot of people know Joe in CPG, the founder of Data Gives Back. So we got some pretty cool stuff to talk about. Joe, tell us about you and about the company, and what challenges are you solving? What's going on?
Sure. Thanks, Bruce. So people know me in the industry. I've been in category management in the CPG retail industry and food service for 20 years now. I absolutely love data, but beyond that, I love working with people. And what I'm trying to do is help them overcome the daunting task of so much data coming at us today. How do you manage that into compelling insights, implications, and actionable recommendations through all the different types of data sources and needs to use your data for?
Now, when you talk about data, are you talking about using data to make decisions to drive revenue, like the business model behind it?
I would say at the end of the day, a majority of the work that I'm doing is training sales in terms of making great presentations to retailers using data in a tight story. But that skill set's also really important when you're working internally to get alignment from senior leadership and to make sure that the data supports the investment that you're going to be making in the company's strategy. Let's say a company's working with no frills, for example.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're trying to make a pitch to maybe become an exclusive or preferred vendor.
Okay.
And they want to use the data to accompany their presentation to understand the impact to the category and the incremental sales that their brand will bring to the category. All the major decision makers are using data at the retail level. And so if you're not bringing that data and compelling insights in a tight story, then you're losing out to your competitor.
Because there is a reason why it's called Data Gives Back.
When I quit my job in 2020 to launch Data Gives Back as a social enterprise and purpose-driven, I wanted to give back to a nonprofit that was really important to me because we're donating 25% of our gross revenue. We are positively impacting the mental health for the participants at Season Center for Grieving Children.
Good for you, Joe.
I actually wrote Pain Remixed, my new book, over 8 years. And
wow.
It was written to help other people navigate their lifelong grief journey. Both my parents unfortunately died when I was a kid in the 1980s. So I've been on a 40-year grief journey, navigating the waters of trauma, grief, depression, anxiety that I include in the book. And my hope is to, again, make others' journeys, the journey for others, a little bit easier, facilitate conversations. My key takeaway is that we're not designed to go through these things alone. And we're meant to come together as communities to support each other through these tough times. Even just purchasing the book, because I'm donating 100% of the proceeds to Season Center for Grieving Children.
Joe, thank you very much for everything you're doing for really improving people's lives. Thank you for your book. I bought my copy. I just got it. I'm just looking forward to reading it. And I'm going to use it for my own life. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
My absolute pleasure, Bruce. Again, I appreciate you taking the time, having me on the show.